Welcome into a big night here at HSN. Our guest of honor joining us from Aspen. How are you, Andrew Lessman?
I am great. I'm getting awfully good at doing these shows from home. I'm not going to want to go to the studio when things reopen.
It's true. We've spoiled you and the dogs. And I tell you, talking about spoiling us, I saw you earlier with Colleen, and I am so happy that I get to launch our brand new Today's Special with you. If people missed you earlier in the list, we like to do just a little sneak peek at the big Today's Special that we have coming up at midnight. Now, you did something that was really unique for us, people like me who struggle with joint issues. And then if I get side beauty benefits, first time ever you can choose the marine, the free range, or the blend, right?
Right. First time we've done this. And this really, it's something I had been doing at home. And it took a number of people requesting it that we finally decided to blend them together. So you don't have to buy 2 bottles separately. Interestingly enough, we've done this for a few months now. We introduced it a few months ago. And I'm still at home putting a scoop of one and a scoop of the other in a glass when I mix it together. But you get the benefits of both. And historically, the beauty benefits are what people really look at marine collagen, and sort of the joint benefits where we really look at the free-range collagen. But frankly, if you look at the science and research as it's rolled in since the original research, they both deliver on both. Because if you look at the biochemical breakdown, if you look at the molecular breakdown of these two, they're basically identical materials. The marine collagen is certainly, that's the, whatever, the Cadillac, the Rolls Royce, that is the best collagen peptide material in the world. But our free-range collagen peptide, if you look at the specification sheet, it's basically identical and it's half the price. But what I do is I blend the two, so I get the best of both worlds. And when you blend the two, it's closer in price to the free range than it is to marine. So it's some great savings. But first time we've done this.
Unbelievable. Well, let me just do this real quickly. So with thousands of these already spoken for, it's easiest to just show the 360 just for continuity's sake, because that is what most of us stock up on. We wait for this. Andrew has never done it in this way before. So your choice on the marine, of course, that Rolls Royce, the 360, you can see your savings here over $200, which is really remarkable. Then, of course, what we have for you with the marine collagen, with the peptides, everybody loves this. Like we said, the Rolls Royce, whether it's joints, whether it's blood vessels, whether it's hair and beauty benefits. Once more in that 360, over a $200, almost a $230 savings. But here's where a lot of us are really gravitating. When we talk, oh, sorry, I actually started with the best. So here's your combination. So the marine and the free range, once more, if you take a look, it's $139 for the both. Now, if you were just doing the free range, you'd be looking at $99. So you could make the case for that blend for just $40 more than you can get the combination of the two. But it's really up to you. Do you want them independently? Do you want the free range? Do you want the marine? Or do you want the blend? Andrew, as always, I know most of us gravitate toward that large size, and overwhelmingly, I know people have moved toward that blend. I know you have been doing it. It's nice that you always listen to your customer. The savings, though, are really remarkable because not all, collagen is created alike, and you are now doing it in the best way for the best price possible.
In fact, most collagen is inferior. Unfortunately, the standard collagen product you're going to see is not going to be a high quality collagen. And when you see collagen incorporated into beverages, into foods, they're not using the best quality collagen because frankly, the best quality collagen would make their beverage or food too expensive for them. So they don't go there. So our product, our marine collagen peptides, our free-range collagen peptides, they are the two best of their kind in the world. And I'm not basing this on my personal standards. I'm basing this on the standards of the researchers who are looking at what defines the finest collagen peptide material. And the best collagen peptide material, they're basically looking at these tripeptides, dipeptides, tripeptides. It's groups of amino acids, and the most important are hydroxyproline, proline, glycine, and that's what you find a preponderance in our material. And of course, when you look at a product like that, the breakdown, the composition of that product is what determines if it's going to work. Our product comes with an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. So we'll talk about this at length at midnight, but it's the best pricing ever, and you have a choice. The world's best marine collagen, the world's best free-range collagen, or the blend of the two best collagen materials.
Absolutely. And I know so many of you have already, dialed in and tried this. And Andrew, I know we're moving along because it is a variety show, but I think I may have heard you say earlier too that with regard to availability, shipping and receiving and transportation in this, new normal, I know that's going to be a little more challenged maybe than we anticipate, correct?
Oftentimes we can produce more if we need to for today's special. This will be a little bit difficult. This material is not the typical collagen peptide material. It's the finest material. We import it from Japan, and that is where the experts are found when it comes to collagen peptides. They've been doing it for 100 years. So that means it's the best in the world, but sometimes we're a little limited on our supply, which we will be maybe later today.
We will indeed. Okay, we've moved along, and I do have to keep this short, although we could all rave about this product, as thousands of you do online. Think of all the great beauty products that we offer here at HSN. This is our #1 reorder, our top beauty product. Normally you do this once a year, but our rotation of products, because the new normal was off a little bit. I mean, we're all off a little bit. It's like Groundhog Day. So thanks to you, we are revisiting this at a today's special price. In case you did miss it, you have to read the reviews. I don't care whether you've been to the salon or not, whether it's your hair, your skin, your nails, you're building better beauty from the inside out. And yes, we do have that 600 count size with the today's special savings, which, Andrew, in addition to the savings and the special sizes, this is like a nice little encore for us, isn't it?
And again, as you said, normally it's July for 25 years. It's been July and July only for today's special for healthy hair, skin, and nails. But this has been a crazy year, so we might as well have something good come out of this craziness. And the fact that the schedule has been a little disrupted for my Today Specials, which I read the complaints that you missed the Today Special for healthy hair, skin, and nails because it wasn't in its normal time slot. So we have it back. The same formula we had previously, same exact price. So this is not something we normally do, but you have an encore of it's our most popular product. It's our #1 reorder product. It's our most reviewed product. It's a little over 6,000 reviews, and I think well over 4,500, 4,600 are 5-star reviews. So almost 80% are 5-star reviews. Over 90% are positive reviews. So it's a product that delivers, unlike the gummies that supposedly deliver the biotin you need. And you can't just look at a beauty product in an ingestible, a nutritional supplement for hair, skin, and nails and think that biotin can do it on its own. Yes, biotin is the key ingredient, but it needs to be supported. And that's what makes this product so unique, is its comprehensive nature, and also the comprehensive nature of the reviews, the thousands of reviews. And these are not the typical reviews online. These are all validated reviews from people who use the product.
Absolutely, and that's well, seeing is believing, literally. So hopefully you can grab it, because remember, that is usually just a once-a-year opportunity. But in this new normal, we're grateful to have Andrew here, improving our quality of life from the inside out. So as a companion to the healthy hair, skin, and nails, this is something that I swear by. I have dry eye, I've had a lot drier skin in this new normal, and we are talking about primary moisturization from the inside out, once more at that special purchase price. I love it.
And we know that moisture comes from what we ingest. It doesn't come from thin air. So in fact, thin air is what's drying our skin. So if we want to hold on to the moisture we have to do it from the inside out. And the body has very complex, very well-designed, well-adapted systems to hold on to that moisture. But unfortunately, the phytoceramides we need, those ceramides are not delivered in a typical diet. And research, clinical studies have shown that just this little tiny capsule can deliver the ceramides you need to make a difference. Plus, you combine the phytoceramides with our collagen peptides, and those really ensure that you have the components to hold on to the moisture and see a difference in the radiance of your skin, the moisture in your skin, the texture of your skin, see a difference in the wrinkling or the reduction in wrinkles in your skin. So it really can make a profound difference. So all three products, the collagen peptides, the healthy hair, skin, and nails, and the phytoceramides. They are perfect partners together. Each makes the other work better, and we'll be talking about them at length at midnight. So we just wanted to give a little sneak peek in case you need to get to bed, so you'll see exactly what you're getting.
Absolutely. Well, if you rely on this like I do, as I do with so many of Andrew's products, it's nice to take advantage of this special purchase pricing, because ordinarily this is not an inexpensive product, because I do buy it whether it's on monthly special or not. Remember, you're 30, 60, 120, 240, or 360. If you're going to take this every day, as I do, boy, oh boy, I've always been a hand sanitizer and a washer, but whether it's the skin on your hands or, you know, the skin on our face, on our eyes, it really makes a difference.
And I think that's what people, when you read the reviews, the most profound experiences. They're getting it for the wrinkles, the skin, the radiance of the skin on their face, for the beauty benefits there. And all of a sudden, that dry patch on their elbow or the back of their arm or the calluses and cracking on their feet disappears. So it's an opportunity to give your body, to really support the moisturizing system that works on the entire surface of our body. We notice it mostly on our face, but most of us, probably all of us, have little trouble spots or little trouble areas where this can make a significant difference. And it's just, as I say, it's following Mother Nature's blueprint. I deliver the ingredient that delivers the benefit, and then I do it pure and naturally and get out of the way so you can get all the benefits that Mother Nature provides.
Absolutely. By the way, let's just take a moment to thank you. If you are tuning into HSN for the first time, of course, we always get thousands of new faces who discover us. You picked a good hour to try us. Andrew Lessman, of course, he creates the world's finest vitamins. This is what we call a variety show, so we get to a lot of goodies. So I have to police myself in terms of wanting to get too carried away with one particular product. But when we say that's the Andrew Lessman difference, here's another key illustration of that. Anyone who's had a bad experience with calcium, and let's be honest, most of us have, most of us at some point, men and women, have been told to take calcium. Normally they're rocks. What you do, Andrew, is you elevate that critical experience, and now you're doing it at a great special purchase price. Hey, by the way, when Andrew is here via Skype or otherwise, we do great, not only great pricing and flex pay, interest-free payments, 30-day return policy, free shipping. Just choose your size of choice in the 60, 250, 500, or that whopper, that 1,000 count. And Andrew, like I said, here's a good illustration of what you do that sets you apart within the industry as a whole.
I think if you look at two of our products that most people, you know, they get recommended to take, say your cardiologist might say take omega-3s, or your GP, or for whatever it might be, for osteopenia, osteoporosis, just to support a healthy skeleton, they make sure you're getting your calcium, make sure you're getting your magnesium and vitamin D, hopefully vitamin K2 as well. But those two products, omega-3s and calcium, are the products that most people have just learned to hate. That your doctor recommends you take it, but you try it, and it's just miserable. It's either hard to swallow because it's a large tablet in the case of calcium, or even the omega-3s, they're large capsules, they have a fishy aftertaste. But calcium, unfortunately, calcium, magnesium, we think of them as minerals, but technically they're minerals, but they're also metals. And as metals, they're not terribly soluble. So unless you make a product that takes into consideration, especially as we get older, gastric pH doesn't go up. We think it goes up, it does not. So as we get older, we struggle to dissolve and struggle to absorb minerals. And then when those minerals, those metals, are delivered in a rock-hard tablet, that's the worst conceivable way to do so. The best way to deliver them is as an ultra-fine powder, which makes them super soluble, because a powder is soluble based upon, basically, it's the surface area exposed. And if you just had a rock-hard tablet versus the granules of that powder there, we're talking billions and billions of times more surface area, which makes it dramatically more soluble. And that's a lot of chemistry explanation, but what it really means is that the capsule is small and it's soft because it's an ultrafine powder inside. It will be easy to swallow. And when it enters your stomach, it's not going to sit there like literally a rock, because that's what it is. When you have minerals in a compressed tablet, they're a rock. And it's going to be a problem. We don't like to swallow rocks. But this ultrafine powder will deliver the benefits of these precious minerals that we need, especially as we get older, and do it without problems. And no matter how precious they are, if a product causes problems, you're going to stop taking it, you're going to hate taking it. So I try to make products that the first thing I do is eliminate all problems. And if I can't make a product that delivers the benefits without delivering problems, I haven't succeeded. And this is the, as I call it, the perfect calcium supplement, because it's small, easy to swallow, delivers what you want, does it affordably, less than a dime a capsule in the large size. Even I think the 2 large sizes are right around a dime a capsule, about less than 8 cents a capsule.
They are indeed. And I know we don't have a lot of these available. Like I said, we'd love to do some fun things in our variety show, leading up, of course, to our first official full look at our today's special. Boy, if anything proves a point that people love what the Andrew Lessman difference, read those reviews. This is a 4.7-star customer pick rating. It's also a customer faves weekend. You are one of our faves, Andrew, of course. And whether it comes to the Essential One, the cornerstone items, such as the calcium, I just love that you really respect not only the ingredients, your customer, pricing, of course, in honor of his visit. Definitely grab that calcium while it's available. And it's fun to have you here. If there's ever been a time in history where we really appreciate you and the education that you provide, it's a home run all the way around, my friend.
No, I try to do my best, and as you know, I'm not spending as much time early on. I was talking more about COVID-19 and things, and all the common sense things we need to do. But this is, for me, calcium, magnesium. These are things that they're essential all the time. And this is something that we need to protect our skeletons no matter what's going on in the world. And this also has vitamin D in it as well. So as I said before, it's funny that when I make products, the reason why I make products that have no problems, because I'm really sensitive to reading bad reviews. And I'm someone that I strive to make products that deliver perfect reviews, and I read those reviews. So a product like this, I would say the reviews are 97, 98% positive. And oftentimes if you find a negative review, it might not even be about the product. It might be delivered that the delivery got damaged or was delivered late or something. So I pride myself not so much on making great products, but really paying attention to your feedback so I can make products that satisfy you, making products that please you.
Absolutely, and you do indeed. And when I was alluding to that education process, for a lot of us out there, I didn't realize, I watch a lot of movies, like I know you and Muriel do as well. In the movies, they have good cop, bad cop. Well, I didn't realize that I needed a good cop for my calcium. And this is something I really didn't even know about until you.
That's an interesting way to put it. That's a very interesting way to put it, that whether you supplement calcium or not, or whether you're successful at getting your calcium and your magnesium, whether you get them successfully just from your diet alone, regardless, we all have an abundance of calcium in our body. And unfortunately, calcium, we hope, stays in our bones. That's where the reservoir of our calcium should be. It serves a functional role in our bones in terms of the structural integrity of the bones, and it also is a reservoir for calcium that needs to be present in all the cells of our body. Of course, it's a much higher concentration in our bones. But then there are tissues in our body that we don't want calcium to be deposited. We don't want calcium there. And that's, say, the arteries. Our arteries, if calcium aggregates in our arteries, then that calcium is going to be causing calcification, a loss of resilience. So it's a problem. So this is an opportunity to get the vitamin K2, MK7 that provides and supports the resilience of our arteries by making sure the calcium stays where it's supposed to be. So you get stronger bones and more flexible arteries.
You do indeed, and here again, special opportunity. I know you're learning a lot. We always do when Andrew's here. That's always really the most important part of the service that he provides. But do take advantage of the special purchase pricing, the flex pay on this Faves weekend, free shipping, of course, as always here at HSN, a 30-day return policy. So we have our 30, our 60, our 180, and our 360. And I always look at it this way, and we'll talk a little bit about this, whether it's Soleil or, of course, your first official big look at our today's special at midnight. We really want our bang for our buck. And I look at it this way. If I'm going to bother to take calcium or any supplement for that matter, I want to make sure that it's going where it needs to go. And I want to make sure that my body is getting the benefits that it represents. And that's also a big part of what you provide.
Why bother taking any product unless it delivers its intended benefit? And also, if it delivers problems, you don't want it. If it delivers calories that you don't want because it's a gummy. Gummies are the craziest invention I've ever seen. Crazy, deceptive, unhealthy. Unfortunately, if you want a vitamin, deliver it the way I do. Small capsule, easy to swallow, ultrafine powder, absolutely pure. Our company is located in Henderson, Nevada, because the low humidity in the desert allows us to make perfectly pure products without additives. No one else does that. No one else relocated their company to make perfectly pure products.
Oh, hey, Andrew, I apologize. You know, we wear these little earpieces, and now
Yes,
I feel like
someone
I'm
was
back
talking to you.
See, they were. So now I feel like
That's
I'm
how
back.
I hear you, because you're in my ear.
Okay, that's a dark and scary place. So good luck to you, my friend. But they actually just gave me an update. I feel like I'm back in my radio news days. I didn't realize the extended holiday return policy actually started today.
I was told that earlier today, and I forgot to mention it, so thank you very much. So all of my products, and it's especially great because we have all three of our Today Specials, our Beauty Today Specials. We have collagen peptides, healthy hair, skin, and nails, phytoceramides. So all of those products, starting today, this is September, so it goes all the way through January 31st. So you don't get 30 days to try all the products. You go on hsn.com, you can try anything, and you don't get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to get a 60. What does it end up being, a 120-day money-back guarantee, basically? Something like that.
It's unbelievable. And really with products that deliver
We should do that all the time.
We should do that all the time. Now, you know, I always have to throw you a joke. If they only did that with relationships, maybe my whole COVID quarantine would have looked a whole different way. But that...
And I know from whence you speak, yes.
Yes, I know you do. We've been friends for a long time. But if you are discovering Andrew Lessman for the very first time, that was a really late-breaking and profound announcement for me, because if you are new, I think that takes away, quote-unquote, that fear factor. A lot of people say, I've either tried vitamins or I didn't experience any benefits. Boy, oh boy, within that extended holiday return policy, which means, you know, after the first of the year, that gives you ample time to see how they don't upset your stomach, how, especially with our today's special that's coming up at midnight, you know I take the collagen for my joints, and certainly it's not a cure or treatment for something, but I'm moving through life better as a result, and shoot, it's helping me look better too. So now we've got ample time to see and feel the Andrew Lessman difference.
And that's something that I think every store should do, every website should do, but they don't do that. And ever since I've made my products, we've always had a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, something you don't get at the big box retailers or things like that. And I've always been proud of that. And what I love this time of year, usually it's from the fall through the end of January, when HSN does that extended warranty, it's exciting for me, because hopefully that acts as an opportunity to encourage you to try a product that a lot of people, when I manufacture vitamins, most vitamin companies don't manufacture them. Something like vitamin K2, MK7, no one was talking about it when I introduced that product originally, close to 10 years ago. Now, still folks aren't talking about it, but if you do research online, you could find out how incredible this ingredient is, and that you'd never want to ingest calcium, whether in your diet or from a supplement, without having vitamin K2, MK7 to breathe life into that calcium for your bones and to protect your arteries from the calcium as well. So it really plays that wonderful role. But we are a manufacturer. Most companies, I'd say 80 to 90% minimum of the vitamins you see in the world are not made by the company that's branded as. It's made by a contract manufacturer, some random contract manufacturer that responded and makes the products on a bid. We had to build a factory, because to make additive-free vitamins, no one else did that. To make products that deliver the way my products deliver in terms of being gentle to your stomach, to include ingredients that no one else had gotten their hands on yet. CoQ10 I've been doing for what now? It's about 36 years. Glucosamine and chondroitin we've been doing for 41 years. So I basically was stuck. If I wanted to make these unique, special, pure products, I had to create my own factory. And I know we just saw it on the screen. That factory is not just so unique in how we make our products, but it's also unique in that I think it might be the largest private solar panel facility of any kind in the world. So I made an investment in not just making the cleanest, purest products for you, but also delivering the products that are not They're pleasant for you, and they're also pleasant for our planet as well.
Well, that was a nice little segue because you saw all the sun and the solar panels, and just as we keep saying, the Andrew Lessman difference. If you are channel surfing, it's a faves weekend here at HSN. Our fave, our top vendor, lowest return rate is Andrew Lessman. He makes the world's finest vitamins. So leave it to Andrew, who, yes, brand new today's special at midnight, to create a better sunscreen. We all know we should be wearing sunscreen, but sadly, sometimes there are things in our sunscreen that we don't necessarily want to put on our skin, and most assuredly not on our grandchildren's skin, but we know we should be wearing it. So this is perfect, whether you've got sensitive skin or combination skin like I do. It gives you the protection that you want. Huge customer pick, people love it. Now at a special purchase price in the 2-ounce, 4-ounce, and 6-ounce with that free shipping. And Andrew, I have to tell you, you know, in the new normal, we've been doing our own makeup, and I really appreciate the fact that this also plays well with makeup. It plays well with other, you know, products that I might be wearing, but it is also different than what we typically see in a sunscreen, isn't it?
When I originally made my first sunscreen, which was over 20 years ago, it was oil-based like typical sunscreens. It's easier to make an oil-based. Plus, of course, ours is zinc oxide, no chemical sunscreens, which are basically like putting poisons on your skin that enter your body. As far as I'm concerned, no one should ever use a chemical sunscreen. We should never put them on a child. Zinc oxide is the only sunscreen we should contemplate using, and in a stretch, in a pinch, titanium dioxide. But our product today is water-based. So if you look at this product, it's over 60% just zinc oxide and water. And instead of having a list of 50 ingredients, the product basically has a dozen ingredients. It's incredibly simple. It is the purest, cleanest, it is the most exceptional sunscreen. I was going to maybe read some reviews. I haven't read any reviews yet, but I think I have some reviews here on Soleil. If we want to, there we go. The formulation of this sunscreen is excellent. I knew if Soleil satisfied 2 criteria, I could use it. It could not sting my eyes or irritate my skin. And by the way, this is dermatologist tested. This is ophthalmologist tested. It's even pediatrician tested for your children. My skin is very light and sensitive, so I have to use sunscreen. But if it does the above, if it does the above, meaning burning the eyes or stinging the eyes or burning the skin, I won't use it. What stood out with Soleil, that it is not thick and does not leave a sticky film like other sunscreens. To me, there is no obvious fragrance. It absorbed nicely into my skin, and when I go for my run, it does not burn my eyes. Lastly, it has not made my skin break out. Thank you, Andrew. It truly is as exceptional as you find. It's also incredibly affordable because for the summer special, and it's going to be ending soon, we have it at an incredible price. The normal price on the larges, I guess, is almost $70. Today, it's under $30 with free shipping. So, and this would be fine if you bought it today. If you wanted to use it next summer, it's still, of course, going to be fine. But wonderful product. It has a nice texture and glides smoothly on your body. Soleil is so light, you don't realize you have it on your body. I've used a lot of different brands of sunscreen, and Soleil is great. Great sunscreen. The product glides on smoothly, blends in the skin quickly, no irritation at all, even near the eyes. Another home run for Andrew Lessman. Best high protection sunscreen I have ever used. I expected to love this sunscreen because it is from Andrew, and I do. I love that it is light and smooths on easily. I'm photosensitive from some medication that I must take, and so I really need a high SPF value. And so for me, the SPF is fabulous. Most sunscreens with an SPF of 40 can be heavy, but not this one. It is light and has no smell. I called HSN to see if I could purchase it so I could throw all of my others away. Oh, this is a sample we had of it, and can't wait for the opportunity to have more. It also, as you mentioned, Shannon, it's designed to not just go well and play well with makeup. It's designed to be the perfect base or foundation for makeup. And oftentimes foundations do have minerals in it. So if you intelligently design a sunscreen, it can work perfectly as a foundation. And that's exactly what this does. And it doesn't leave a whitening film. It delivers the protection. But again, it delivers the benefits. It doesn't deliver problems.
It doesn't. It blends so beautifully. I have to say, I hope you try it. And I realize it's a summer special. But remember, you need that sunscreen just as much during the winter months.
And what's great, what you just put on your hand, Shannon, that's enough for your entire face.
It is.
And then some. So the
Easy.
fact that you blended that on the back of your hand so easily shows how well this delivers. And it's non-nano. It's got these very small particles, but they're not nano, so they're not harmful to the environment or to the marine environment. So it really is a product. It's unlike any other zinc oxide product you're going to find in the world. So it's so affordable. It's a product that when I talk about it, I feel as though it's a public service announcement. And especially at this price, it really is a public service announcement.
It is indeed. Well, time always flies when you're here. We're about halfway through this variety show. Just a little programming note. It's a customer faves weekend. Couldn't do that without Andrew Lessman, of course, the world's finest vitamins. 12 midnight, your first official look at that today's special that I know many thousands of you out there have already selected. No kidding, whether you struggle with your joint concerns as I do, or you just want beauty benefits, I hope you can stick around for your first official full look at that today's special. In the meantime, though, Andrew, this is something that was really groundbreaking because it's a customer faves weekend. People are discovering HSN, and we want them to discover you. So this is a good launching off point. It really is, because it certainly illustrates all the things that when we say you make the world's finest vitamins, we don't say that lightly. And no kidding, with pretty much today's special pricing at a customer pick and a weekend special price in the 30, 60, 180, or 360, profound savings for sure on a 1 pill a day multivitamin that is so head and shoulders above anything you've ever taken at any price, I can promise you. And with that extended return policy, boy, oh boy, if there was ever a day to put your toe in your water, this is the one to do it on.
Or even your whole foot into the water.
Exactly.
So there's no risk. There's no risk. You have 4 months to try it. So, and it's a product that this is really where it all starts. My original product that I started with 41 years ago was called Essential Factors. And then about 30 years ago, we figured out how to get in one small capsule far more nutrition than you get in those large horse pills, those large multivitamin tablets. So, and that was the beginning of Essential One, and that was about 30 years ago. That was back when I was on QVC originally. So this is an opportunity to get a multivitamin, the likes of which you can't find in any store. First of all, no artificial colors, no rock hard tablets. It won't be hard to swallow. It's an ultrafine powder in a very small capsule. But despite the fact that the capsule is so small, you get far more nutrition than those horse pills. The reason why? Those pills contain lots of additives. We have no additives. The product's pure. That's why we're in the desert, so we can make our products without lubricants or flowing agents or fillers. So it's more difficult for us to make it, but it makes for a much better experience for you. Plus, our multivitamin contains a special form of B12 that's absorbable orally. Normally, we think we have to get an injection for B12. But B12, if it is delivered properly and properly protected, you can get its benefits. Folic acid. Folic acid is something that's critically important. Most of us, and I'm one of those people, at least between, say, 30 and 60% of us struggle metabolizing regular folic acid. But there's a form called 5-MTHF, methyl tetrahydrofolate. That form can be metabolized by everyone because it is the specific form your body uses. I don't know of another multivitamin you'll see in stores that has 5-MTHF in it, like as we do. Then you won't find another multivitamin that has lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin in it. We deliver all three. Some deliver one, maybe two, but in tiny amounts. So it truly is a unique product. I can go on and on and on. Most important, it delivers everything you want. 2,000 IU vitamin D3, that's like a separate vitamin D3, so you won't find that in a typical multivitamin as well. So it gives you everything you want at the levels you require in the forms that you want, so it actually delivers benefits like B12 and folic acid and vitamin C and vitamin E. Ours is natural, of course, but it does so without any problems because most of those multivitamins, they contain potential allergens, they contain artificial colors, they're hard to swallow, they're rock hard tablets. So it's just something that I just can't believe. When I started making a multivitamin 40 years ago and I talked about additives and easy to swallow and things like that, I thought, gosh, the competition out there eventually, they're going to have to make a product like mine because who's going to want to take their rock hard tablets with the wrong ingredients? But here we are, 40 years later, their products essentially haven't changed at all. My product is still in its same basic form, but I've probably changed my Essential One at least 24 times, continuing to make it better and better and better.
And Andrew, I just want to test a theory. You know, we keep saying that it's a customer faves weekend. 4Pay FlexPay on everything. I just tried, even the introductory size is on 4Pay FlexPay, which makes it $2. I know, right? So it's like a $2.39.
$3 a change.
And extended returns. So boy, oh boy, it's really hard to say no to this. And certainly, and I don't say this lightly, I think there's ever been a time in history where we appreciate you more than ever, or people appreciate the knowledge and the tools to empower themselves to better health. It's certainly this time in history, I think we're educating ourselves more. That's certainly one of the side benefits of everything that's been going on in the world. But if you are looking to take a vitamin for whatever reason, I can't encourage you enough. And if it's that 4Pay FlexPay on everything, including the smaller sizes, which would make it like $2 and change. If it's the extended holiday return policy, because then you know you're really going to feel that Andrew Lessman difference. If it's the fact that you don't have to worry about any additives or stomach upset, maybe some of the things that have deterred you or really repelled you from taking someone else's multivitamin in the past. Andrew, when I said earlier, this is really a home run in every respect when it comes to our good health.
Well, it couldn't be made any better. Our simple goal here, we make this ourselves, unlike most companies that just have other people make it for them. We make this ourselves. It's as pure as it can be. We use the vitamins, the minerals, the carotenoids. We don't add anything else. So, and again, and we talk about times now are difficult, and one of the most common questions I'm asked, what's important in terms of nutrition? The most important thing in terms of nutrition, of course, is eating a healthy diet. And a multivitamin, multimineral, that's representative of the nutrients we would have hoped to get from a healthy diet, but sadly, almost none of us do. And if there's one nutrient that really requires our focus today, it's a nutrient that's pretty much neglected by most multivitamins, which surprises me because it's a pretty affordable nutrient, vitamin D. So with my multivitamin, you're not getting your typical 400 or 1,000 IU vitamin D3 at most. Most of them are 400. You're getting 2,000 IU of vitamin D3. You're getting separate levels of vitamin D3. And that's always important, and now more than ever. So, and you're also getting 250 micrograms of B12. You're getting high levels of separate B12, high levels of a full B complex. So whether it's your immune system, whether it's your energy systems, these are the systems that require these nutrients at their proper level. So this is where it all starts. This is where I started in terms of manufacturing vitamins and minerals 41 years ago. I've been doing it, it's hard to believe I've been doing it for 41 years, but this is where it all started, and it's really where everyone should start. It's the foundation. There's some products that are more exciting, like CoQ10, marine collagen for our skin, or healthy hair, skin, and nails, but this might not be as sexy and exciting as some of the others, but this is really the foundation. You don't see the foundation of your house, but you can't have a nice house without a healthy foundation.
It's absolutely true. 4.7-star customer pick rating, and that's on a multivitamin. Typically, people don't like to rave about their multivitamin experience. I mean, and that's big.
Yeah,
So hopefully you can take advantage of it. Remember, 4Pay FlexPay on everything. In fact, that large size, which is where most of us gravitate toward, because of course you will be taking this every day. You'll want everyone in your family to be taking this every day. Just a little over $16 to get it at home with free shipping with that extended holiday return policy. And Andrew, you know, I really do miss you. It was so funny. I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, we're fortunate that we live in an age where we can do Skype and, you know, we can still connect with family and friends to a degree. But if there has ever been a time in history where my mood, my stress levels, I'm at the age where, as I know Muriel has said this, and I've said it with her, the struggle is real. This is one of those products that we have certainly seen the world of health change in profound ways when it comes to what we can talk about. Because I remember when you and I first started talking about this, we had to kind of dance around the issue, oh, as you get older, you know, et cetera, et cetera.
Menopause was considered a disease. And since I would never talk about a disease, because technically, legally, you can't talk about a supplement preventing, treating anything relating to a disease, but menopause and perimenopause, I guess that's how long I've been in this industry, that at that time, legally, menopause and perimenopause were considered a disease, and they're symptoms of a disease. Of course, that's silly, and that's just a byproduct of whatever, at that time, the male-dominated medical system or regulatory system. It's no longer the case. So, but the reason why we're talking about this tonight is Muriel insisted. Muriel is at a certain age herself now, and she had been complaining about like horrible hot flashes. We went to dinner the other night. She thought she was perspiring so badly. She got up from the table. She was making sure that I checked out that she was okay. And but she and I said, why don't you use Ultimate Women's Wellness? And I guess it's, what is it? What do they say? The shoemaker's children has no shoes. So Muriel just never really thought of taking this. So she finally did, and every single day, and now this has been probably the last 2 or 3 weeks, every single day she keeps telling me, gosh, I haven't had a hot flash. I haven't had a hot flash. And she was having them constantly. So it's a product that all we do is take a page out of Japanese lifestyle. Japanese lifestyle, the isoflavones in this product are at the level that is typically found in a healthy Japanese diet. A way to kind of describe how effective the Japanese diet is, Japanese lifestyle, is that they don't even have a word to describe the symptoms of menopause, like hot flashes, night sweats, those sorts of things. So it's a product that really does deliver, and what's really exciting about talking about it tonight especially is tonight you get a 4-month money-back guarantee. So if you've been struggling with PMS, but really if you've been struggling with perimenopause or menopause, and every woman's struggle is individual and different. I've certainly read the reviews and the letters, the correspondence I've got on this product in the 30+ years I've been making it, and it's gotten improved and refined over the years, but it really is an opportunity to make a difference where you don't think a nutritional supplement really could. And it truly does.
It's true. The women love this, and the men in those women's lives love this, and you just are getting great savings. With that extended holiday return policy, definitely say yes to this tonight. Choose the 60, the 180, and the 360. Remember, it's a customer faves weekend, so that means everything is on 4-pay FlexPay. I just checked myself because you can shop remote or shop via hsn.com. That means you're looking at just a little over $17 on that FlexPay to get that 360. A little over $4 or a little over $3 on that 60 count to get this at home. And actually, Andrew, it's an interesting point. Muriel's at a certain age, I'm at a certain age, my producer Allison's at a certain age. This is also great at any kind of age range, you know, so whether you're in your 30s or 40s or 50s, it's definitely a product that can help us.
Yeah, it's something, and the way it works naturally to just balance hormones. That's its role. The natural isoflavones in this product can kind of quietly occupy estrogen receptors, so it quiets down the impact of estrogen in the body. So it's something that I think most people underestimate its impact. So when you read the reviews of this product are astonishing reviews, because I think we just don't expect to have the kind of benefit this could deliver, because menopausal symptoms, perimenopausal symptoms, for those of you who are watching who've never experienced them, when I read the correspondence, the reviews, I still remember a letter I received probably 30+ years ago that it said perimenopause and menopause, it's not like riding a roller coaster. It's like riding a roller coaster blindfolded, because you never know when the next turn or when the next drop or when the next climb is coming. So the symptoms can be absolutely devastating, debilitating. For some women, it's a walk in the park. But for others, it's absolutely completely disruptive of their lives. And this is a product that really can deliver, help us make it through that normal transition using a natural tool that has centuries of experience in Japan to validate its efficacy.
Absolutely. And Andrew, since you are the manufacturer, if people are just channel surfing, it does not look like we have a lot of inventory in the individual sizes on this. You know, I'll defer to the source there.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check.
Okay.
I have my cell phone here, but I won't call the factory right now.
Yes, exactly. You don't want to wake anybody up. I will tell you this, though, with that extended holiday return policy in particular, the time is of the moment to definitely try this. And it's nice.
We should.
Or go ahead, Andrew.
We should be able to make this. This is the kind of product that the materials in this product are materials that we have generally available, readily available to us. Collagen peptide's a little bit more challenging, but this is a product that if we do run low, if it is waitlist, we'll probably be shipping the product to HSN within 2 or 3 days of with it, say, by Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
You know, that's an interesting point, though, especially if people are discovering you for the first time. And of course, we are moving along. This is a product, especially now that we're all Skyping and Zooming and staring at those computer screens and tablets for longer periods of time than ever before. This is also revisiting one of my favorite products. And certainly I've struggled with that, with night vision and visual acuity. What's really awesome is Andrew keeps enhancing and building upon the benefits that we rely on him. So what you have here is an opportunity to select a former Today's Special done in a way that he had never done before. So Andrew, what's interesting for a lot of us out there, I love your ultimate eye support. But for those of us out there, and I just want to confirm, we do also have the choice with the astaxanthin, is that correct?
We have ultimate eye support or ultimate eye support with astaxanthin. And what we've been able to do, it now comes in a small soft gel, an even smaller capsule, a soft gel capsule. So the ultimate eye support and the ultimate eye support with astaxanthin, both of them are lower priced than ever before. And what we were able to do by combining astaxanthin, you used to have to get it separately. So the astaxanthin now costs a small fraction of what it used to cost. So you get the benefits of both formulas combined. So your choice, either our normal Ultimate Eye with 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin, 12 milligrams of lutein, or you could also get it with the 4 milligrams of astaxanthin as well. But again, our Ultimate Eye, that's really the foundational eye health product, and that's really where it all starts. It's really targeting the most fragile tissues in our eye. Lutein and zeaxanthin, they're critical for vision itself. Not only are they critical for protecting our eye, which is how most of us think about them, which they do protect our eye from UV radiation, from high energy blue light, especially with all the blue light we now have from the screens we use and the lighting we use in our homes. But most people don't realize that lutein and zeaxanthin, they are the macular pigments. They are the optical pigments in our eye that are vital for vision itself. And if you took a scope and looked inside your eye, in the back of your retina, you'd see a sort of a bright yellow spot. That bright yellow spot is the macula lutea. That macula lutea, that's Latin for yellow spot. And to give you a sense of how critical these ingredients are, lutein and zeaxanthin, that spot is yellow because of the incredibly, incredibly high concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin. And before I'm done, I just wanted to say lutein and zeaxanthin, as incredibly critically important as it is for our eyes, research has revealed over the last few years that it's equally important and critical to the functioning of our brain, especially protecting our brain as we age. So once again, I introduced a product decades ago, and all that happens over the years is I get to talk about more and more benefits of the ingredients in that product as the science reveals the benefits that we weren't aware of before.
You know, it's so interesting, Andrew, because there's always so much information that you have, and I always encourage you, read those reviews. It's great to go back and do your own research. But I can tell you for a fact there is no other eye product like this, especially if you are choosing the astaxanthin. I actually used to buy that separately. So when, we don't have the chart out here showing the value of the astaxanthin right now, because as we said, these are all abbreviated variants. This is a variety show, so we like to do a lot. But I can tell you for a fact, just the value of the astaxanthin alone, because like I said, I was buying it separately. That's the one that I pick, especially because I struggle with issues with my eyes. I'm online all the time and, you know, social media and what have you. But of course, the choice is yours, just like the choice will be yours on which collagen to pick with our Today's Special coming up at midnight. So hopefully you can stick around for details on that. But so you can choose it with or without the astaxanthin, or with. And I have to say, whether you're online, whether you're someone, we all rely on that gift of God's great gift of vision. It's nice that I'm giving my body, just like with your Today's Special, the tools that I need to support that beautiful gift of sight.
Yeah, and what I often like to say about so many of the ingredients that we make is that these are not ingredients. A drug works on your body. The ingredients we're talking about here, they're part of how your body works. So lutein and zeaxanthin, your eyes couldn't function normally, healthily without them. They're a critical part of just normal vision. So this is not a drug or a medicine that works on eye conditions. These are ingredients that are critical to keep your eye functioning and in its best condition, optimum condition. Without them, our vision would not be, without lutein and zeaxanthin, our vision is not going to be able to function without lutein and zeaxanthin as optical pigments. And certainly the aging of our eye would happen at an extremely accelerated pace because lutein and zeaxanthin are the two most critical molecules in terms of protecting our eyes from radiation. So this is not just about aging eye, it's also about just having the best vision. And I think if we consider our five senses, I would have to say that the most important of our five senses that we rely on most, it's our vision. So it's not something we want to trifle with. It's not something we want to not take seriously. And Ultimate Eye is the first step to taking it seriously. And it's incredibly affordable for what it contains. And you could also have the option now, more affordable than ever, to add astaxanthin as well.
Indeed. And boy, oh boy, read those reviews. And you'll forgive me, but often we say...
I had some good ones here, but it's too late.
I know. But if you have a chance, go back and you'll forgive, our friends watching will forgive the pun. Oh, sorry, look at... See, I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to move when they tell me. Oh. But it's a see the difference product.
Yeah. No, it is. It is a see the difference product. And again, what's great, sorry for sounding like a broken record, but with a product like this, generally you'll see the difference. And the reviews I was going to read, I think probably 2/3 of them are talking about their doctor's observations, objective observations about the health of their vision, health of their eyes. So the reviews are fantastic in that regard. But it's an opportunity. You have a 4-month money-back guarantee. You either are impressed or blown away by how this product can help you, or just send it back. I'm happy to take it back, but I know you'll fall in love with it.
Well, and speaking of products that you're going to fall in love with, I mean, certainly the beauty benefits, you know, the healthy hair, skin, and nails, and our today's special coming up at midnight, they get a lot of wow factor. But when you read reviews that read like love letters, it is most definitely circulation and vein support. And if you recently ran out for whatever reason, I don't know why I did, but boy, you want to talk about feeling a difference, whether it's in your hands, whether it's in your legs, whether it's in your feet, whether you stand a lot, whether you sit a lot, whether it's in the more delicate area or delicate tissues of the body, and I'll just leave that open to interpretation. I've certainly noticed an extreme difference, especially the shortage of TP in the world. We like to keep everybody comforted, and this is available. See, I did that as delicately as I could, but it is back at I did pretty good, didn't I? I danced around that.
Yeah, you did. I'm very impressed.
See? I'm a lady, doggone it.
I'm very impressed. You never cease to impress me, Shannon.
See, it's a whole new world, my friend. But just choose it in the 30.
There's 1,000 miles between us here, yes.
Exactly. So
which,
choose
by the way, is technology amazing
it
or
is.
what?
That
I'm sitting at home in Colorado. You're in a studio in St. Petersburg. And we could have this conversation, and frankly, I'm not sure how well I'll adapt to being in a studio again with everybody. Might be a little bit too much for me to handle.
Do you know what it is? It is a brave new world. I mean, it's so nice to see you, and I know the puppies are probably asleep, but it's nice to be invited into your home, and we so appreciate what you do. Here's a product though, and just to make a ham-handed segue, I really am not kidding, as you know. Especially because I did run out of this. I don't know how it slipped through my radar, but boy, has it made a big difference for me in every aspect of my life. And that's why the customer reviews read like they do. So yes, in your 30, 60, 180, I do the 360. Wow, big savings there. Extended holiday return policy. You will not need that, until, the new year to feel a difference. And Andrew, it really is true. While healthy hair, skin, and nails and the collagen at midnight, they get a lot of press, as we say, people rave about this product.
Oh, no, this product has quietly become one of our top 3 or 4 reorder products. If you look at the reviews, again, thousands of reviews, and this is a product that it's more affordable than when I introduced this product over 20 years ago, significantly more affordable. All I've done is increase its potency, improve its efficacy by not only increasing the potency of the most important ingredient, diosmin, but we also improved its granulation. And granulation and it makes it hard to handle because it's such a fine powder, but granulation is the key to making diosmin even more absorbable. So, and that's why I've always said this is an absolutely positively 2-capsule-a-day product. But the changes we introduced last January, for the first time I said, this is a product that if the only way it fits in your budget is 1 capsule a day, then you could use it as a 1 capsule a day product now. I recommend starting with 2 for 30 days and then switching to 1. And that's because we increased the amount of diosmin, we improved its granulation, so it's like getting more than almost as much as you got in the original product. Then we added butcher's broom extract, which is, I have science here on all of these, butcher's broom extract, which has almost as much science as diosmin, then horse chestnut extract, which has almost as much science as diosmin as well. And horse chestnut, as much as diosmin is recommended in Europe by doctors, horse chestnut is recommended almost as much as is butcher's broom extract. So it really has become, from being basically a diosmin product when I introduced it over 20 years ago, it's now become 3 products in 1, and the reviews are incredible. I think most of us just simply expect that the changes in our feet, ankles, and calves in terms of swelling, in terms of unattractive appearance, in terms of enlarged veins, we think those things are that's just aging. That's just my job. It's aging. I stand too much. I sit too much. There's nothing I can do. There's no drug that can fix that. There's nothing I can do. And the last thing we'd think is some vitamin supplement, some dietary supplement can make a profound difference. If you still think that, read the reviews or make a little bet. The bet will be you try it, you fall in love with it, you send it back, it's free. And you don't just have 30 days to try, you have 4 months. It's that remarkable a product, you'll fall in love with it.
You will indeed, and I know we're very close to launching your first full look at that today's special. You can hear how impassioned I am about this product as I am with all of your products, but this one is, I guess, especially recently because, you know, much like other things during this new normal, I ran out of it for whatever reason. And I think that's very clear when we talk about the Andrew Lessman difference, especially with that extended holiday return policy. Boy, oh boy, like you said, Andrew, take that challenge. It really proves to you when you run out just what a difference they're making in your life.
Right. And that's, the reviews, of course, talk about how well it works. And one of the most common things we hear in the reviews is just as you said, Shannon, someone runs out or they forget to reorder or whatever it might be, or they're traveling, and all of a sudden they realize that this product just kind of snuck up on them. And as I said, it's a product that the longer you use it, you notice a difference quickly with this product, perhaps more quickly than almost any product I make. So you notice a difference quickly, but you still have 4 months on this product to try it. But as you continue using it, it continues to deliver more and more benefits. The blood vessels, the circulation of our legs are challenged. Our heart is pumping blood at an incredible force to get nutrients and oxygen down to those tissues in our legs, and then to carry it away. And unfortunately, there's no pump pumping it back up. So how does it get back up? Basically, our heart pumping even more. So it increases the pressure. So it's like inflating a garden hose, and it's no wonder our veins look like that. It's no wonder the tissues swell in our feet, ankles, and calves as fluid leaks out of those tissues. But if you want to do something to support the tone and the integrity of those blood vessels, there is no better, more unique product in the world than our circulation and vein support. And it's, you just read the reviews. I think these reviews are 97% positive and almost 90% 5-star reviews.
Oh, they are indeed. In fact, use that mobile app. That's how I shop when I'm on the air. It's a wonderful way to ensure that you get yours. Definitely take advantage of this Customer Faves weekend with, yes, free shipping and 4 flex pay, and now our extended holiday return policy. We have a late-breaking special. Let me just flip the chart here. And Andrew, I'm going to defer to you immediately, just because I know we don't have much time on this. Can you tell us about quercetin?
Quercetin is a product that we've gotten a lot of requests for. And quercetin is something that works perfectly with circulation and vein support for healthy legs. Also, because of its properties for healthy circulation and fine blood vessels, it's a great addition if you're taking our Ultimate Eye product. Quercetin is just something that most products in the market that deliver quercetin delivered in a form that isn't well absorbed. We complex our quercetin with phosphatidylcholine, the most important phospholipid in the body. And by doing so, we make the quercetin many, many, many times more absorbable. What good is swallowing a pill if its ingredients can't be absorbed? So quercetin is also something that many of us seek in an immune support product. So quercetin has a wide-ranging benefits, and it's a product that many of you requested. And it took us a while to deliver it because we wanted to make sure that it was going to be as they call it, bioavailable as possible. So it's an ingredient that enhances ultimate eye. It's an ingredient that enhances circulation and vein support. It's an ingredient that enhances my immune factors product. It's an ingredient that enhances if you're taking vitamin C. So it really is a perfect partner with all those different formulas. So I just wanted to make sure we just completed this product a few months ago to let everybody know it's available.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm just getting mine. Love that mobile app. Remember, you can choose it in the 30, the 60, the 120, or the 240. Wow.
And I omitted, great savings, I omitted, and our quercetin is so unique because most of the time, 99% of the products you probably see on the market are just quercetin powder. But ours is complexed with the phosphatidylcholine because it multiplies the absorption of the quercetin, dramatically more potent. And the one thing I forgot to mention, for men out there, the real reason I started taking quercetin wasn't for blood vessels, wasn't for my eyes, wasn't for circulation, but for the health of my prostate. All men are cursed with a prostate, and that prostate only continues to grow. That's why we have a product called Prostate Support, but quercetin is a great support in addition for a man's prostate.
It is indeed. Well, we see you there. We've got one for you if you're selecting it now. Well, always fun to do that variety show, but now, if you are ready, I know I am. This was debuted a little bit earlier today, and already thousands of these already spoken for. If you are looking for an unbelievable chance to help your joints, your blood vessels, hey, and look good at the same time, he is doing collagen in a way that he's never done before. Of course, it has to be our finest value of the day.